chaos at Bristol just flipped the entire Truck Series narrative, and it wasn't even a full-time truck driver who stole the spotlight. One late race mistake, one wreck that changed everything, and suddenly Christopher Bell walks out with a statement win nobody can ignore. Friday night at Bristol Motor Speedway delivered exactly what you expect. Tight racing, tempers rising, and zero room for error. Christian Eckes dominated early, taking stage 1. Ben Rhodes grabbed stage 2, but neither finished the job. Instead, it was Bell driving the number 62 for Halmar Friesen Racing, holding off Chandler Smith in the closing laps to secure his first Truck Series win of 2026. The turning point, a collision involving Corey Heim, who was chasing a third straight win after contact with Eckes sent his night spiraling. From there, Bell took control and never gave it back. This wasn't just another truck race. It was a momentum swing. Christopher Bell isn't a full-time Truck Series guy. He's a Cup-level talent stepping down into this field, and when drivers like that show up, they're expected to win. But here's the twist. Bell hadn't closed the deal yet in 2026. Close calls, strong runs, no trophies until Bristol, and this win comes at the expense of rising Truck Series stars like Heim and Eckes drivers trying to establish dominance. Instead, their night ends in frustration while a part-time entry steals the headlines. Inside the garage, that matters, because now the question becomes, are truck regulars losing control of their own series? Let's break this down beyond the box score. First, Bell's execution. He didn't just inherit the lead, he managed traffic, controlled restarts, and stayed clean on a track where aggression usually wins. That's Cup-level discipline showing up in a truck race, and it made the difference. Now look at Heim and Eckes. This is where things get complicated. Heim had been the hottest driver in the series, going for 3 straight wins, but Bristol exposes impatience. Earlier contact between Heim and Eckes set the tone. And when it mattered most, Eckes misjudged the moment. That's short track racing, but it's also a reminder, aggression has a cost. Strategically, this race shows 2 completely different approaches, Bell. Calculated, patient, opportunistic, Heim and Eckes. Aggressive, emotional, high risk. And at Bristol, if you don't balance both, you lose. Now zoom out to the bigger picture. This win boosts Halmar Friesen Racing's credibility immediately. A team that's been knocking on the door now has proof they can finish. But it also raises a concern for the series. When Cup drivers drop down and win, it exposes a gap. Not necessarily in talent, but in race management. The truck regulars are fast, but are they making the right decisions under pressure? That's the difference between contenders and closers. Fans are going to be split on this one. On one side, you've got people saying that's what elite drivers do. Bell showed the field how it's done. On the other side, another Cup driver stealing a win from truck regulars. And then there's the controversy angle, the Heim Eckes incident. That's going to be debated all week. Was it hard racing or a costly mistake? Because depending on who you ask, that moment didn't just ruin a race, it handed the win to Bell. This race becomes a wake-up call for Truck Series regulars. Drivers like Heim and Eckes clean up their race management and the competition level rises fast. Bell's win becomes the spark that makes the series even better. Or the aggression continues unchecked. More mistakes, more lost opportunities. And when Cup drivers show up, they keep capitalizing, pushing truck regulars further into the background. So now the big question, did Christopher Bell win this race or did the field hand it to him? And more importantly, what does this say about the Truck Series right now? Drop your take in the comments. Was that just Bristol chaos or a sign of a bigger problem? And if you want more breakdowns like this, hit subscribe. This season is just getting started and it's already getting unpredictable.